thanks for joining me on today's live. This week we're going to be talking about your return to work and the safety implications and the hygiene implications that are involved in making sure that the workplace is safe for everybody. But before I start, if you could all please, this video, look, I'm learning. I've written it back to front so that it showed properly on the screen. So if you could, this video, to make sure that all of the knowledge and expertise I'm sharing, free content, is available for everybody, then that would be appreciated. This week, if you will, this video, then I will be giving out one of these, which I'm going to be talking about on today's live, for free to the winner. So please do this video. Thank you. So yeah, so we're talking about cleanliness in the office, and what I want to do is to talk about kind of specific things that are kind of overlooked, that are real carriers for bacteria and viruses, particularly in light of the light of the times that we're living in. So we're living under the shadow of coronavirus. Lots of people are really afraid. Lots of people want to make sure that they are staying safe, and obviously you need to make sure and be proactive about your workspace. So lots of people are returning to work in offices, and this is kind of really new in terms of people going back to work and being in an office space which is a shared space. So today I thought it would be best to kick off with making sure that your workspace is clean. So your office chair is often a place that is overlooked by you and by your colleagues, and even by the cleaning team as they come in, because lots of cleaners don't know and aren't educated and aren't told to pay particular areas to particular kind of hot spots or high touch areas. And so the area that we're talking about is office chairs, and in my blog, which you can find on our website, which is astralhygiene.co.uk, and just go to the blogs area, then you'll find this blog, which is, and this vlog will be uploaded there as well, that you'll find the blog which talks about it. So if you want to go and have a read, go to astralhygiene.co.uk and have a look there, and you'll be able to find all the products that I'm talking about today, and they'll be linked in the comments. So please, this video, to spread the word and spread the free expertise I'm sharing today. So fabric chairs are the most difficult and the most daunting, and often the grubbiest looking chairs around. Often when I go onto client site, which I do a lot, I'll kind of have a side look at the office chairs, and it's like, ooh. So the best way to clean an office chair is to get all the dust and stool off it first of all. So give it a hoover down and get into all the nooks and crannies with the nozzle, and then take the brush off the dustpan and brush set. So take that and just give it a good brush down, and make sure that you're kind of dislodging anything that's in there. So that should kind of take off all the kind of surface stool. Then if you do have any kind of stains, and my daughter comes in here a lot, and she puts her shoes on her office chairs, and she drops yogurt on them. So I mean, our office chairs really do go through the mill here, so I've had loads of practice in terms of cleaning them. I use this product, so it's spot and stain remover, not this product, hold on, this product, this product, which is spot and stain remover, and I just basically spray it on the chair. Now I will say, kind of for health and safety and for precautions, you do need to spot test your area, so kind of do it on the side or underneath, and make sure kind of 24 hours before you do it to make sure it's not going to damage the chair in any way. But this stuff is good. It's quite kind of, there's never been any damage that I've on anything that I've used it for, and it's great to use on carpets and furniture and all that sort of good stuff. So I kind of mist this over the chair and then take like a damp cloth, so like an almost a lint-free cloth, a cloth that isn't going to leave like, you know, bits and pieces of it behind, and then give it a scrub and make sure that all of the stains and the dirt and the yogurt or whatever it is that's on it is off. So that will help. If it is in really kind of bad state, and if you have access to a carpet shampooer or an extraction machine, we call it here, so effectively a carpet shampoo or something which is going to introduce liquid and then suck it back up again, that's always great for chairs. So make sure that you are kind of sucking all of the water back up, because too much liquid will rot the fibres. But within that solution, you need to put a good detergent to kind of break down the stain or the organic matter that's on that chair. So I would use Extract Pro, so Evan's Extract Pro, and somebody will link it in the comments. And that's great for kind of introducing to the fabric and then sucking out, and it kind of dislodges all of the soil or the organic soil or the stain. It dislodges it and then sucks it back out again. So it's a brilliant kind of combination of water and detergent, and then it breaks it down and it gets sucked back up again. So if your chair is in really bad nick, I would use an extraction machine to kind of get rid of the stain. So that's kind of the stain gone. Now in terms of sanitising it and making sure that it's kind of fit for purpose and fit for you to sit on. So I would use either this, so this is kitchen cleaner sanitizer, so kitchen cleaner, it's on our website. This is BSAM 1276, and it's great for, so it'll kill bacteria. This is great for kind of just misting over and leaving it. It's a 30-second contact, so this will kill the bacteria. This one is slightly cheaper than this one. So this is Salvasan. So this is the product that we put through fogging machines. It's great for chairs. This is 1276, so BSAN 1276, so it'll kill bacteria. And it's also BSAN 14476, so it'll kill viruses. So that's kind of why it's more expensive than this. So if you're looking to really kind of double barrel approach to making sure your seat is hygienic and clean and sanitary, then I would kind of mist this over. This is obviously hypochlorous acid, so it's not dangerous at all. It's a very natural product, and it will kill bacteria and viruses within 30 seconds. So brilliant. So if you are in an office environment and you don't want to look like a total weirdo going in with your extraction machine, I would just use this followed by this. So that's a really good kind of combination to make sure that your chair is clean and also sanitised. And then before you arrive in the morning, when you arrive, just mist it down with this, your seat down with this, and then you can sit in it and go make a coffee while it's working. You can sit in it, and then as you leave, mist it down again. So that'll keep you safe, and that'll keep your chair really clean. You'll probably have the cleanest chair in the office. So now there are kind of some, I did kind of mention in my blog about kind of the guides within your paperwork for your chair. If you are in a really privileged position to have your paperwork, which I'm not, and I don't think I ever will be, but probably my sister would be, because she's a lot more organised than I am. She's probably got the paperwork for all of her chairs. So if you are like my sister and so super organised and you have your paperwork, the kind of the key on your paperwork, W means that water-based cleaning products can be used. S means that solvent-based products should be used, so like I suppose like dry cleaning solvent can be used. WS or SW means either or, interchangeable, water or soluble can be used, and then X means professional clean only. So if it says X on it, I would just get the professionals in. And while we're on about the professionals, another great thing that you can do for your chair is to fog it. So if you are having professionals in, like L&L Cleaning, who are local and who provide a fogging service, then get them to fog it for you, because then that won't damage it. They're professionals, they'll be able to professionally fog all of your office furniture in preparation for your opening. That's a really good kind of thought and a really good approach, and it'll make all of your staff feel like you care about them and that you're being safe and that you've got really safe working practices. So that's something. L&L Cleaning, we'll tag them in the comments. Really good company, we recommend them here. So mesh chairs that, so the mesh chairs, like the metal ones with the tiny little holes in them, they can be quite, quite convoluted trying to clean them, you would think, but actually it's quite easy. So get your Hoover out again, get your dustpan and brush out, give it a brush down, get rid of any kind of, give it some elbow grease and really get rid of any stew or anything that's stuck in there. And then I would literally just get a bucket of, or a basin of water, so soapy water, and in the soapy water I would put something like a peel cleaner degreaser, which I spoke about in the last blog. The peel cleaner degreaser is a great product because it breaks down grease. It's mighty enough to break down grease, but it's not overly caustic that it's going to burn your skin. So this is the product that I use all day long in my house. I use it everywhere. I love it. So I wash my floors with it, I clean my kitchen with it, I clean inside my fridge with it, because it just kind of detaches all of the kind of stick or the sticky or any kind of grease and stuff that kind of builds up on things over time. So if it's greasy or sticky at all, use a peel. So that's a great product. We sell it in 750 mils, and I actually, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, have got a 5 litre with a Pelican pump under my kitchen sink because I use it so much. So I love it. So yeah, it's brilliant. So that'll break down, and it actually creates like a bubble as well, so it makes you feel as though you're giving it a good scrub. So scrub it down with a cloth, or better still, like a sponge scourer. We do huge ones here, and I love them because they're huge, and they don't dissipate because they're really good quality. So give it a scrub with that and then rinse it down, and then obviously you need to sanitize it after. So again, with the Salvasan or with the kitchen cleaner, I keep picking up the spot and stain remover. The kitchen cleaner. So yeah. Anybody got any questions? This is also a live question and answer session. So if anybody wants to ask me anything, drop it down into the comments and I will answer it live for you. You can kind of test my knowledge if you like. And then if you would please, the video as much as possible to kind of share this free expertise that we're giving out to everybody. And then the final kind of chair that I would like to talk about is the easiest to clean, just a plastic chair. So again, use a peel cleaner degreaser or use some soapy water, even washing up liquid, so fairy liquid or the kind of liquid that we sell here is fine for breaking down grease. So just give it a wash down again with a sponge scourer, which has got a soft sponge on one side and the green sponge, the scoury bit on the front. So that'll help to get rid of any kind of stuff off it. Give it a wash down with that, and and then or use a peel degreaser and then spray it down with a sanitizer. So that's the kind of approach that that we would take here to clean your chairs. And again, if you do need fogging or anything in your offices, you can always contact L&L Cleaning. Or you can contact us for a fogging machine because we've got them in stock. So while I've kind of got you here, I wanted to ask a question, and I kind of wanted to see if I can get a discussion going about this. So the question today is, what is the least clean item in your bathroom? So I put a post on our Facebook page to try and get a discussion going and to try and raise awareness of the items that are often overlooked, and it's these items that often transmit infection, bacteria and viruses. So what is the least cleaned item in your bathroom? So if you answer that, and if you have any questions, please just pop them down in the comments and I will answer them this morning for you. I kind of just wanted to talk to you also about a kind of a story that I heard. And it's kind of more of a rhetoric about this product, Salvasan. So Salvasan obviously can be used for fogging, but it can also be used for spray and wipe applications. So what I've started to do with this, and it was actually Salvasan manufacturers that kind of brought this to my attention. This product is salt and water, obviously, that's gone through electrodialysis, that's been brought up into to be in a certain state, and in that state it'll kill bacteria and viruses. But what I didn't realise is, obviously, when you're cleaning wooden tables, and you know, lots of kind of bars and restaurants have got wooden tables and they're going for a rustic feel, and you know, and their tables are lovely. But when you're using something that's high in sanitizer like this, so this is a traditional sanitizer. Sanitizers kill bacteria. They often strip surfaces of their paint. But this, because it's a really natural sanitizer, it doesn't strip your paint, your wood of its moisture or of its paintwork. So I've started to use this on my table at home. I've got this beautiful wooden table at home, and I've obviously got a daughter, and she likes to slosh food all over the place, and I really shouldn't be admitting this live on camera, but when she drops food on her chair, my dogs lick it, so they lick the chairs, so that's not sanitary. So I was, you know, having to use this on my beautiful wooden chairs, but now I'm using this, and this is not stripping it of any of its paintwork, any of its nutrients. It's not stripping of any moisture, but it is sanitising it, so my dogs can lick away at the chairs when she drops food. And I'm sure I'm not alone in this dilemma of, you know, being a mother of, you know, she's 6, and I mean, children can be pretty gruesome at 6 in terms of their cleanliness. So yeah, so this is a saviour in my house. And another kind of story that I heard from the person that I met from Aqualution really recently is that in care homes, so in care homes they use Salvasan quite a lot in terms of fogging, because it's a safe fogging chemical, and it smells of salt and water. So for the residents who are often dementia sufferers, they often forget where they are. So the smell of Salvasan, salt and water, makes them, a lot of them, remember times when they're at the seaside. So particularly in kind of sea resorts or sea care homes based on the coast. And lots of people in care homes often wake up, dementia sufferers, often wake up and forget where they are. So in one particular care home, they had like a mister, you know, like a mister that would mist out kind of essential oils into the room. So they replaced the essential oils with this. And just before she woke up, they would turn it on. And they turned it on, and often she'd wake up and she would be very upset and very distraught because she couldn't remember where she was, which is heartbreaking. But they put this in the mister, and it started to mist, and she woke up and she started to remember her times by the seaside with her young family, which was a much nicer way for her to wake up than the way that she had woken up the day before. So yeah, that's kind of just a tales from Astral and kind of the things that we're learning here. So this product has got loads and loads of uses. So yeah, it's my new favourite product. So many thanks for joining me. If you want to ponder on that question, what is the least cleaned item in your bathroom, and answer in my earlier Facebook post, I'll pop on a live and tell you. Thanks so much. Bye.